I don't exactly have like a real setup here, so gonna do my best to show this while still remaining good at the game. Let's turn my flash on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You know what? Let's go to shooting range first. Hopefully I'm not like blaring into the mic. Do 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 do. Nothing's plugged in, guys. No wires. No mods. Well, actually, I guess technically this is a modded controller. I take back everything I said. Everything's plugged in. Okay. Might take me a minute to actually have my recoil control. Or not. Depends on the day. And this isn't exactly the most comfortable position to play R6 in, so that doesn't help. Here, I'll go off camera. Some of you might not believe me because I'm doing that, but I just want to get comfortable real quick. Because it's not the best. You know what? Let's try this. Let's go all the way up. Bam. How high should I go? I want the screen to still obviously be visible. That high enough? I think that's high enough. I think that's high enough. Let's see. What does... Can I... Okay, I hate this. Honestly, I don't actually have that good of a recoil control. At least that's what I think. Because if we put me on any other gun besides the R4C, I'm kind of nerfed. I will be doing gameplay, by the way. I'm not just gonna stick here the whole time shooting in the shooting range. Whew. Oh, this better work out, because I don't know. I need something to show me that you guys can actually see me when I sit down. I don't know. This is really inconvenient, but whatever. It's certain guns that I'm really good with, and then other ones that I'm not so good with. See, this one has such low recoil that I pull down or up too hard. I have to get used to it first, and then I'll have good recoil control. Ooh. There we go. Now it's just a matter of repeating that a few times. Whoop. It's really just a matter of practice. It really is. Get used to one sensitivity that you really trust. You're really good with. You can generally track with it left and right, and you can hold down enough that you control recoil, and you'll generally be fine. It's really all there is to it. Like, I can't say I have the best tracking with the sensitivity. If we do Royal Penguins test, not the best. Yeah, not the best. Definitely not the best. I hope that you guys will be good with me going off cam shooting these bots, because it is a really inconvenient way to just stand and look at your TV and control a controller and control recoil all at the same time. Yikes. So you can tell my tracking is not the best. I need to work on it a lot. No more of that. Let's go to R4C so then you guys can see what that looks like on bots. I do unlimited ammo. That might throw off some of your guys' perceptions, but I don't think it really will. Sometimes my hand just kind of gets a little tired. Big no-no I like to do is use the middle of my thumb to control my right joystick. People say it's a really bad idea, but really it's kind of, I can't comfortably hold it that way, to be honest, while controlling recoil well. I don't do that very well. Whew. If I don't have to flick constantly, I can keep good recoil control. But it's just sometimes I overdo it. See what I mean? Like, that's good recoil control right there. But like, if I'm constantly flicking, I start to throw myself off. Or just rotating a lot like this. So for like general controls, a lot of people, I'm curious what they think when I do this, because there's the knuckle method where you can just do that. But with me, I don't need the knuckle method because this is B, which is crouch, which means I can press this. And then this is click left joystick, which means I can rotate my gun with it, but I can also run by using it. As when I'm not aiming, I can run while using it, which I think that makes sense. But that means if I click these both at the same time, that means I crouch and run, which means I can just spam crouch like the whole way. Some people find that suspicious if I'm starting to do this in my video, but like, I don't know, it's kind of an OCD thing, like how I play with the scoreboard all the time. I'm just used to that. I didn't realize they had graphs now. Very interesting. Oh, they show damage drop off. for legs and arms and body. Huh. I'll have to look at that later. That's very interesting. Oop. I'm just not consistent enough. I can have good recoil control, I'm just not consistent enough. Like this little line here that I just made, not too good. But every now and again I can just kind of lock in and it'll be perfect. But like I said, it's really only with certain guns. Someone else was commenting on my dock recoil control. Apparently it looked really cheaterish, or however you want to word that. But like I said, I'm inconsistent. So if I don't test out my gun first, I won't have good recoil control. Knowing the recoil pattern is what really helps me out if I'm struggling. See, there we go. Too much. There we go. A little too less. Oh. There we go. A little too much. Could pull down a little more. My foot is cramping. My foot is now not cramping, thank the Lord. Whew. Yeah, depends. The low, oh, that was good. That was nasty. The low recoil, I mean, the low dead zone makes it to where my, since I use the middle of the middle part of my thumb right here, it means that micro adjustments are very important. And when you have a high sense, you're going to just go whoosh across the map. But if you have a somewhat low sense with acceleration and everything, it means I can make very micro adjustments and still do really big movements. This is, sorry, I'm saying so much. There is no script this. But the thing about that low dead zone is it means I can make fast reactions, accurate reactions if I'm used to micro movement, but that means even the tiniest movement on my right thumb joystick could mess up my recoil entirely. So, I mean, like, my thumb's barely moving and it still changes how my recoil goes. The reason I say I don't have good recoil control is because it's gun specific. The fire rates and everything, and the type of gun barrels and stuff like that really affects how my aim goes. So if we go into buck, I actually have extended barrel on this one, and it's really not that bad. It goes back and forth a lot. That's a thing about sensitivity. If you can't control a lot of going back and forth, it might be a better idea to have a little bit of a lower sensitivity, but not too low to the point that you can't counter the left and right. If it's too high, then it'll just spread left and right really far. Vertical sensitivity, on the other hand, obviously is how high it goes. So like that. And then going against it, you want to have equal force to make sure you're not going too under or too over. But another big thing is if it's too low, you won't be able to react to headshots very fast when you need to. So like if someone crouches and then uncrouches, or you're standing and then someone pops in crouched, you want to be able to easily move from one to the other, which I think my sensitivity is a little slow for that, to be honest, but it works mostly because my look sensitivity is faster than my ACOG sensitivity, which means if someone does do that and I don't have like all the time in the world to react, then I unscope and then I look and then I aim, because that means I can react faster than I would if I just, you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I keep doing this, but the reason I say I don't have good recoil control is because of guns like this, where I actually don't control it that well. Okay, maybe I do, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to know when you just started the game like 5 or 6 seasons ago. I remember this gun having really high recoil, but honestly, that doesn't look too bad of a recoil control. Um, it's definitely not accurate though. Like I said, fire rate, and the way the gun kicks and everything does affect me. If we play this gun, a little wonky. Oops. Pulling down too much. Okay, can I just reload my mag, please? I let it go way too far to the left. I'm actually gonna crash out. Too far to the left. That's where your attachments are really important. If it's going too much to the left, then you want to stop your horizontal movement, which I don't know why I don't have compensator on this, if that is the fact. Yeah, see, big difference. So we're just gonna quickly see, different setups matter. Different setups matter. Apparently I already had this set up on OSA, which tracks, because I've been doing good with OSA, not so much with thermite. The fire rates definitely change how well I work with the gun. Faster fire rates are better in my opinion, because more recoil is easier for me to control than no recoil, because I'm used to micro movements that easily mess me up. Now, we're going to get into some gameplay, because I'm pretty sure I've bored you with like about 16 minutes of just talking. Wah, 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 wah. So we're going to hop into standard. I need to grab my headset. Hopefully the lobbies aren't empty right now. Sunny day, isn't it? This is going to be real fun. Real fun. Meow. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Good enough, I guess. This is just amazing. This is just amazing. I know I am very aware there are better ways to do this, but I currently do not feel like it, is my answer to that. I kind of feel like playing Oryx, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Back and forth, back and forth. It's like the perspective never gets any smaller. Yeah. What if we just sit you guys down here with me? Let's try that. Yeah, that might be better. Yeah, that'll have to work. That'll have to work. Oh, that's a lovely spider. Okay. Okay. This is really annoying. Excuse me, kind sir. Nope, we're hiring this. Someone's on rappel. Trying to do sneaky little picks. You want to talk or something? Ah, well, that wasn't a nice talk. We're gonna lift this camera back up. We're gonna show you guys from below, because this is not working out very well. I could probably sync my controller with a live stream, but who does that? Not me. Not me. Pop, 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 pop. Just don't fall. That would be the last thing I need. Okay. Okay. We're figuring it out, guys. We're figuring it out. Right about. This is what I have to do. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yes, I'm currently using my foot to see if you guys can see what I'm putting down. Oh, I thought that was a drone for a second. Someone just dropped something. That's lovely. Someone's Ayana Barran. Someone just got hit by a cap can. Someone jumped in. Ah, whiff. Someone just dropped. I think I'd rather play while standing. Which is rather inconvenient, but it shall be fine. I think I might make a separate video to actually sync with my controller, because this is very annoying. After this game, that's what I'm gonna do. I might save this as like a end bit or something, because this doesn't work out very well. I wish I could do a back camera too, so you guys can see when I make the gun turn left and right and crouch and all that. Okay, back to this. My favorite part about breaking my spine. Standing up for the first time in my entire life. Who's knifing? Got that prep phase set up, right? I don't know if these are good feet holes. I've started to try them because I don't like it when the enemies come in and just take over this area. It's really inconvenient. Really flipping inconvenient. Oh, I thought Fenrir was a drone for a second. Someone's trying to drone me out. Another good place to put feet holes. I mean, technically there should be feet holes here, but nuh-uh. Well, that's not nice. Sorry if I go out the camera. No! 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 Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Man, leave the killing to me, man. Come on, I'm orcs. Last one's upstairs. Holy cow. I last took... Ah, if I wasn't from this distance away from the TV, I would have murdered that guy. Just to clarify, I wouldn't actually murder him in real life, guys. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? Here, guys, look. Keyboard, I mean, what? Yeah, that's what it looks like when I'm ADHDing, even though I'm not diagnosed. My phone's gonna be burnt to a crisp after this. What, 30 minutes of recording? For one game? One game? That's wild. You don't realize how much time you spend in this game until you really do. I didn't mean to follow Goyo, my gosh. Come on. And by the way, right joystick and left joystick, so I can use my paddles to jump and boost. Easier that way. This is going to be really fun. Do I have defuse? No, I don't. Uh-oh. Excuse me, kind sir, I was on the... Okay, really? I hate people who go on the same window as you when you're peeking it. Ah, okay. That's really annoying. I think I might go back to sitting down. You know, I'm actually just going to end this and then start stream